Alrighty. Might have to adjust this camera a little tiny bit. Sorry if it's loud. The microphone's right there too. There we go. A little bit better. I don't want to be like, hey guys, So I got my hat on. Which hat is this? This is the It's finally autumn. Like for real, in the middle of autumn. Halloween is not too far off here in a few days. 2 days away, in fact. We really need to have more autumn weather. It's going to be like 70 on Friday, something like that. October started off in the 80s. It's been ridiculous. But I got my hat on because this is the time of year where we try to save a little money and we turn the heat down here when I'm here. So I got a space heater going. Not the most efficient thing, but it's only heating a little bit of this place here. And I do have the doors cracked a little bit just for airflow. So I have my handy dandy little thin little hat I got from a car show down in Philly a couple years back. In fact, I got some massive hat hair going on. This is proof that I got it from the car show right there. So yes, I actually had 2 of these, and the other one I don't know where it went. Not a sponsorship or anything, by the way. It's just something fun. It was for free. They were giving it out. We were on our way out, and we saw a vendor packing up, and we just grabbed a couple of them. Oh my God, this is like a quadruple. You've heard of like a double? Well, that's like a quadruple amount of tea right there. If it was like filter bags, it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 8 filter bags worth of tea in there. So as you see, we're paused right here, but we're going to start out today with something a little bit different. But as usual, we got to paste some links in here. And while I'm pasting links, I have a little bit of a treat for you folks. A little bit of a treat here for you folks. So just give me a moment here. There we go. We can do this.
Look ahead, look astern, look the weather and the lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sail the we. I see a wreck to windward and a lofty ship to lee, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. Well, are you a pirate or man of war? Cried we. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. Oh no, I'm not a pirate, but a man of war, cried he, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. Then back up your topsails and heave your vessel to. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. For we have got some letters to be carried home to you, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. We'll back up our topsails and heave our vessel to. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we, but only in some harbor and alongside of you, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. For broadside, they fought on the main. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we, until at last the frigate shot the pirates' mast away, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. Oh water, those pirates they do cry. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. But the quarter that we came in was to sink 'em in the sea, sailing down along the coast of High Barbary.
Hope you guys like that. I'm gonna try and I'm really passionate about music. I have an incomplete degree in music theory, and just thought it might be kind of cool to you know, experiment with different music throughout the streams, both as an intro thing and also as like a, you know, just general. You know, I keep forgetting to post my stream links on Twitter, so if you guys give me a second here. I have to do it weird because my girlfriend, this is her computer, okay, just keep that in mind. Sign into her account. I don't know the password to my account, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the link to Facebook, copy it from Facebook, and then put it on Twitter on my phone. So that should be fun times. Speaking of phones, my beloved dear iPhone 4S will soon be retired as the frontline phone. I have a 3G, which is extremely old. Got that in 2008, I think, something like that. But this is a 7.5-year-old phone right here. The case is breaking all over the place. This case itself is 6 years old, 5, something like that. It's lasted a long time. And I'm going to get an iPhone 8 in a couple weeks, okay? I'm going to be getting basically the same exact case that this is because I like it a lot. And I'm going to be getting a screen protector. So that's basically what I had on here for a while. But then I had to take the screen protector off. And when I did, it was on there for so long that the film stuck to the glass. And I had to clean it off the glass. And there was no more adhesive. The adhesive film had sort of... It's not like a glue adhesive. I don't know how to. It's like a static type layer on the back of the plastic film. It just came off onto the glass, and I just had to wipe it off. It was really unfortunate, actually. So give me one moment, please. I think I should be able to. So we're gonna paste, and we're gonna make it. Only me. There we go. Now it's going to pop up on here. I'm really excited to upgrade from the 4S to the 8. Namely because originally I was going to be doing the SE, but they kind of discontinued the SE. It's still available for sale, but it's not on Apple's website anymore, and I will be purchasing it directly from Apple, paying the full amount. I'm not going to be renting my phone for 2 years. That's stupid. I'm going to be having it for more than 2 years. Yeah, I'm going to be renting it for, I'm going to be using it for probably another 5 years. So I went from getting a little tiny phone with a little tiny stuff to the best phone I can afford because I want to use it as long as possible so I don't have to buy a new phone anytime in the next few years. It's just not an efficient use of money. It really isn't. So I'm going to be getting a phone, a case. I'm going to be doing the Apple Care Protection Plan as well. That's going to be awesome. The original Apple Care Protection Plan was $69, $59, but they don't offer that anymore because whatever. But yeah, it's going to be... The original Apple plan for the iPhone also was only 2 years. So it is exciting for the 3-year warranty instead of a 2-year warranty, which is really nice. It's kind of an upgrade with my upgrade. And yeah, I'm not one of those people that do a phone every year. That's really kind of obscene and very excessive. I literally have had this thing for 7.5 years. This phone. They replaced the battery once because it was. I actually bought it refurbished off of AT&T's website. That's my carrier, AT&T. Not a promotion or anything. Just that's the one that I have. And yeah, no, it's this. This has been a really great phone, and I have nothing bad to say about it at all. Like I really don't. It's been really solid for me, and it's a great form factor. The SE would have been better just because it's only slightly larger. I have to get the 8 because, like, who knows when I'm going to be able to get a new phone after that. So, and I'm not going to get an iPhone 10. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't do it because they're too big and they're not enough of an upgrade from the 8 for me to justify it. So let me just pop this on here real quick here. Oh, just a quick shout out to what's going on in this country right now with all the shootings and failed bombings, and like we gotta do something, man. You can't be having all these people fear and death, and it's ridiculous, man. Just keep your guns in a gun locker. Don't be shooting people. If you think you're gonna harm someone, turn your gun into someone, sell it to someone. Legit. Seriously. If you think you're gonna harm someone, reach out for help. If you're hurting, if you're struggling, tell someone. Like for real. It's not. There's no shame in asking for help. There really isn't. Okay. Asking for help is like. I'm not a huge fan of Christopher Columbus. His mythos has kind of been, overshadowed the actual reality of what he did. He was kind of a genocidal maniac. But he couldn't get across the Atlantic by himself. He needed help. So, probably a bad example, but he's a famous guy, and Columbus Day wasn't too far back, a couple weeks ago, something like that. So let me just type this out on Twitter here. So my Twitter handle is @TransitBiker. Just FYI. I should probably put that in the link in the description down below. I always forget to do all that stuff. I put the episode description, but that's it. What episode? I don't do episodes. I just do live streams. I don't have time to do video editing. I'd rather have people interact with me live anyway. Live streaming for survival. So the only thing I don't like about Twitter is you can't double space stuff. There we go. One moment. So yeah, I just want to shout out to Pittsburgh and the Jewish community as a whole. I grew up. My dad actually used to work at a synagogue, and just like every church is different. The congregation is different. Every temple, wherever you go, they're going to be different. They're not all the same. They really aren't. But the congregation at the temple, synagogue, whatever you want to call it, where my dad worked out, they were fairly well-to-do. When I say fairly well-to-do, they weren't struggling at all financially, at all. But yeah, they were always very kind to my family and my father, and yeah, I've been fortunate to have seen sort of like the other side of things growing up. Like, I don't just see a synagogue. I've actually been in them. I've actually spent hours in a synagogue. I've been there when they've been having services, because I used to have, my grandma couldn't watch us. I mean, she had a stroke. She was in a nursing home. She couldn't watch us. I mean, I hung out with her in the nursing home for a few hours, a couple of times, but I was like 19, 20 years old, something like that. But no, my dad had to watch us, and it was okay as long as we stayed out of view, because it's a functional place. It's not like a playground inside there. We were always very appropriate, and I mean, yeah, it just I can't. Well, I guess I'll get into this, and then we'll start the episode here. The day that they said that there was a school shooting in Newtown, Connecticut, at Sandy Hook Elementary. Um, a little bit after that, I was rolling out through town on my bike, and I was going on a grocery run. And that's the biking part of the transit biker. I have a really awesome, it's a Breezer Uptown. Yeah, Breezer Uptown Infinity. It's a really nice bike. Check them out. But I was going on my normal, sort of path to get to the store, which is the safest, most sort of efficient way for me to get there without nearly killing myself. And took me past school when it was letting out. Just a happenstance. Just need to go get some groceries, and it really hit home that it could have been at that school. The news reports and the breaking news could have been from the school I went past. Those kids could have been the ones that I was hearing about on the TV and on the internet news sites and stuff. And it just hits me again that might get a little emotional here. That synagogue could have been the one that I grew up spending a lot of time with when my dad was watching us. My mom had to work, and we could not go to my mom's work. It was not not a kid friendly environment at all. But it could have been that one that got shot up. And my brother works retail. That I've always been concerned about his safety for years now, because people are just seem to be more and more unhinged, more and more unable to control their thoughts and emotions, and have a healthy check, and do things that are healthy and gaining wellness, instead of acting out and perpetrating acts of violence to themselves or to other people. I have to worry about my brother, because he works in a public place. It's a grocery store, but it's a retail location. Someone could just drive by and shoot the place up, or come in ranting and raving and shoot the place up. That's the reality that we live in now, and our leaders are doing nothing about it. When I say our leaders, I mean Republicans, because they're the ones in control of government right now. They have the presidency, they have a majority on the Supreme Court, and they control both houses of Congress. So they've done nothing to protect us. And I'm not a partisan person. I'm not gonna. I mean, I voted all over the ballot before. All the way from Green to Libertarian and so on and so forth over the years. And I'm not party affiliated. I just vote for who's the best candidate at the time for the issues that we're facing at the time. And I don't always agree with some of the 100% of who I vote for, but if there's a key issue that I'm concerned about, that's how I've always done it. But yeah, I mean, Republicans, You've failed us, so I'm not going to be voting for any of you this election. Like, sorry, you had your chance. Not sure how I'm going to be voting, but I will be voting this year for sure. I do every year, but this year especially because I mean, Wall Street may be having a grand old time, but I look out on the streets, I look out in the communities around where I travel, anywhere I'm traveling, and there's places closing that I've known since I was a little kid. There are people looking for jobs that have had to cut way back. I mean, the everyday person is struggling. And then you throw all this hate speech on top of it from the president, and it just doesn't, it's not a healthy thing. So, that aside, I'm not going to call that a rant because it's not a rant. It's how I feel about things. So, I just want to dedicate this live stream to all those affected by the recent nonsense and horrible violent acts and terrorism. Let's just call it what it is in this country. My heart's with you. There's nothing I can do except for feel horrible about it and vote. And just continue to just do what I'm going to do. So I love you guys. You know, every time I sign off, you know that I say love each other. I mean it. Kindness does matter. And loving yourself matters. Loving yourself doesn't mean going out and buying the junk food and all that. That's not loving yourself. Loving yourself means knowing who you are and taking care of yourself based on knowing who you are. Taking care of yourself in a healthy way, finding healthy outlets for things, and you know, if you have a disagreement with someone, or even if you have a conflict within yourself, find a peaceful way to resolve it. That's what kindness is to me. Like, we're all in this boat together. And no group that anyone disagrees with is going anywhere anytime soon. Like, really, we're not. There's been divisions within humanity since humanity has been a thing. So I think we just need to learn to get along with each other and kind of build a bridge and get over it. And people are just going to disagree with each other, and we have to agree to disagree and have civility. You know, I'm not here insulting anyone. I'm not shouting expletives or blaming anyone except for the Republicans for their lack of leadership, which should be apparent. But yeah, I'm done. So let's continue here. All right. So this tower here, you like that little segue there? All right. How did I do this before? I don't even remember. So I want to kind of mirror that over there, but so I have this. Yeah, let's just do that. As I walk the road to the center, weary eyes sit down. And you know, it's not like people who do gaming on YouTube, you know, can or can't get political. I mean, there are places in the world where if you voice your opinion, you're ostracized. There are communities where you get ostracized for speaking out against whatever. But is that your voice? Is that your voice that you are using to speak? Or is that someone else's voice? Who's speaking for you? That's what I'd like to know. Alright, so I'm going to do something a little... No, not here. Probably over here is okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I think this tree over here is hilarious, by the way. It's like the tallest tree I've ever seen on my ground. I planted this one, I did a lot of this off camera. But I planted this one. This came up like a Christmas tree. That can happen with the with the spruce, which is fine. This one looks like a normal sort of kind of, I call it like a really tall mushroom looking guy. And then there's this ridiculous thing here. And like, that's like twice as tall as I need it. What the hell is going on here? But yeah, it was actually pretty funny when that happened. I'm like, it's supposed to be topped out right here. They all start at the same block height, which again is extremely amusing to me. Alright, so... Whoa, almost fell down there. Whoa! Now, where's the trick to this is to come down here. Get rid of all these leaves. I don't want any leaves because this is actually going to be all filled in here. Alright, now there's a bunch of saplings that are probably down here. Should probably grab a few of those. I think that's it. You know what? I just noticed something. I don't... Look what happened when I planted this thing. I actually turned this into podzol. That's kind of cool. Don't want anything to be able to jump over here. And that's probably not a good idea either. Alright. I actually just noticed that. I'm glad I did, actually. Eventually there's going to be some sort of door there. Let's go up here. Oh, there is one more. Okay. That actually works out. Cool. I don't know, I just kind of like the spiral design. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to climb back up this thing. We're going to hide that because we don't need it right now. We're going to use the spruce to fill out the gaps in the stonework here. Okay. Enchantment efficiency 2. Okay. Now keep in mind, this is not a stairway. It's going to be like that. It's going to be part of the shell kind of thing. Okay, so we're going to just do a whole bunch of these. So these are going to go... And then it's also going to go... Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right. I have recently slept, so I'm not too concerned about phantoms up here. So I'm just gonna fill this in. Okay. Gotta put this one out here. Okay. All right. You get to see the secret process of how I build these things. I'm not sure if I was on live stream before when I was doing the other one. I don't remember. I legitimately can't remember. Not because there's anything wrong with me, but just because it was a while back. But now that the haunting season, at least for me, is over, I should be back to a fairly regular schedule. So that's always a good thing. It's been a fun ride doing the haunt, but I need, oops, no. What am I doing? Are you a god? No. Hey. When somebody asks you if you're good, you say yes. Should have my Ghostbusters shirt on. It's spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons. Not going to do a Halloween stream this year. Just FYI. Maybe in a few years from now when my girlfriend's kids are all grown up. But not this year. But not yet. Oh crap. Let's see, is there anything else? Did anything else fall down here? No. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, so at the bottom here, nearing completion of the shell of this tower. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. What I'm going to do yet with the interior of this thing, but I do know it needs a couple of lights just to, yeah. Something like that. Things can spawn up there, can't they? Damn it. I forgot something. Gonna have to pillar up with this right here. Here we go. Stuff can actually spawn up at the top here. So I need to put a couple of these guys here. So this is going to be the top level for this guy over here. I'm not making it any taller. This one is going to get 2 more trees. So up here and then another one, and this is going to get 1 more tree. So this is, I'm not sure because it's like a weird height. I think I'm going to put some sort of little pod out like sort of little building type thing there. What is that? Oh, it's just the weird texture. Okay. But so I think I'm gonna match around this height, and then I'm actually going to take this down and then plant another tree because this is too tall. You know, it's not really fair because I have to plant at least one. This one's only going to be yeah, so this one's going to get, sorry, let's backtrack a little bit here. So this one's going to get 2 more trees. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 trees. This is going to be 4, 3, 2, something like that. 1. So it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is almost, this is let's see, 1, 2. So that's halfway up to a quarter of the way up, maybe something like that. This is partially of the way up to where the next level is going to be. It's going to be up there somewhere where the crosshair is, and then the next level up that's going to be up in cloud level or above. This is going to be visible for like all around here. That's the goal, is to create something that I can see, light it up as much as possible, and just make the most use out of it as a visual marker so I don't get lost. I mean, I have the F3 thing up, but I don't like having that up all the time. It's kind of irritating to see. So I'm going to make a platform here. I guess I should probably just get started here. I do need some additional cobble here, but we'll cobble together something like that just so I can stand out a little bit. So this one is equal to this bit over here. The reason why this is like that and this is like this is that this is at the top of the wood, whereas this was built at the top of the canopy, and this tree was, that one over there was slightly shorter. So this was like a stone cap on top of the canopy. So if I built this on top of the canopy, it would probably be the top of the platform where I'm standing would probably be up here, one of these 2 bricks here. Block, sorry. wrong game. Wrong franchise game, I don't even know. But no, yeah, so this is going to be the third tallest tower, this one that I'm on right now. And third tallest, second tallest, but this huge tree it's ridiculous. It's not going to work. It's just too big. That's what she's doing. So I'm going to bring this back down here using up our axe. I think there's a way to repair that. Oh, yeah, right. I can mend it with another. How many levels? 17? So we can, I'm going to very quickly run over to our little, oh, I did some additional stuff over here as well. Take a little tour. On the inside it looks probably different. Alright, that actually doesn't look very good, so I'm gonna, oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, there's an Enderman around here apparently somewhere. Oh, right there. Oh my god. Maybe he liked the purple in my hat. Okay, I just having a heart attack. Just give me a second here. Thank you, Enderman, for giving me the scare of my entire life. I do appreciate that. Not really. So under here is actually open. Dude, just stop. Just go teleport somewhere else. Probably trying to get out of the sun or something. So, that's my little farming area down there, if you can see. So I've decided to open this up top, and I'm just going to cover this over just flat across, just like that. There we go, all done. But also on the far side of this, a little bit of FPS lag there. On the far side of this over here is also covered over. However, this is not as useful as it might seem because, actually, yes, it is. Never mind. So we're going to plug that back up. Now we have a nice, I can take this down, I believe. Yeah, this can, okay, so that is a bit awkward there, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, so I don't need to do this. I just wanted to have a little bit of a more open space along here. I think I should be able to do it by, I did this all off camera, so I'm just going to fill this in right here. See if I can't get something better going on up top here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to, instead of it being flush with the ground up there, I think it needs to work on the inside more. So I'm just going to, you're not going to know that this is here aside from the wood. And I think this is a good little extension because there's actually a cave over here. And the cave does actually go all over the place, down into the ground. There's a ravine somewhere around there. But yeah, so I just kind of made it like a sort of a back entrance to the place. Over there, I'm going to do something off in the back there. But if you drop down here, the main entrance is here. So it's just a little bit of a, a little expansion of the base here underground in the little bunker area. And I mainly wanted to do it. That's gonna be a storage area up there, just long-term bulk storage of stuff. And I just figured it would be a good idea to do that because my little mini storage area around my little central hub down there near the bed, it's not going to be super useful forever. It's I'm going to start outgrowing that pretty soon. It's already fairly full, and I redid this here, so just just looks more complete, I guess. I don't know, but it looks nicer to me anyway. Actually doing stuff. Yeah, it works. Just gonna fill this out like that. And maybe just like that, because there's nothing under here. I just wanted to kind of make it look more sensible here. There we go. It looks like the ground, but wood instead of grass and dirt and stone and whatnot. So that's what that looks like now. It's been extended. So you can see here, if we go, maybe if we go over this way. You can see maybe from here how this, the top of this is kind of equal to there. This tree was grown also from the ground, whereas this tree was grown from on top of little pediment there. So there is going to be a little bit of a difference, but I think I am going to put a walkway at each level. I think that might be the best way to go. But look how ridiculously tall this tree is. That's not normal. What do you mean it's not normal? It's way worse. I think that's from Armageddon, something like that. And also with the level of this walkway versus the doorway, that's going to have to change, I'm pretty sure. I don't really care about that wood, but I might change it out for the spruce at some point. It's not really that big of a deal. In fact, I think it kind of looks kind of cool, like maybe we went in there and did some repairs or something. So I need to make an iron axe real quick here. Need to hop down below real quick to find my anvil. I think I still have an anvil. I don't even remember. And in fact, I think I'm just going to put a roof over this. I don't really want to fall down in here because I will take fall damage at 4 blocks. So I think that'll do it. I don't want to fall down from here. We do have our anvil, but we're gonna need a new one pretty soon here. It looks like it's okay, but it's not. Let me see how damaged that is. Damaged anvil. It's pretty damaged. I can just see it. It looks really damaged. So that might break. So I think just real quick, just craft up a pop that right in there. Just for when that one breaks, we have one already set aside. I do have more iron. I'm not really too concerned about running out of iron or anything like that. So, and this is, I think I was through this last time, but here's the enchanting area. I might expand this. I'm not really sure yet, because remember, I'm not going to get rid of this bunker area just because I'm doing the, the towers, the fort, and working on the towers on the fort. But the storage area, I definitely need to expand. That's what this whole thing is. It's basically right above here. I think this would make a really excellent storage area. This little passageway, just have chests along the side here and come along down here to the mine. This is going to be the official mine, I think, on this side at this point. Don't really need that gravel. Not making any concrete anytime soon, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm actually really happy that I decided to do this. Let me just come up here real quick here. And I'm actually gonna take this up 1 block height. Just because, yeah. Now it looks like it's always been there. Now I just gotta chop on through here and get some of this back. There we go, look at that. Suddenly there's a nice tall ceiling here. Alright, I like that. That works. Maybe fill this area in here. Now I need to go down into this cave really quick because I just need to remind myself. Ooh, sorry, iron ore. Check squirrel. Yeah, I need to just remind myself where this goes because it's been a while. Oh, that's right. There was gravel here. Right. Okay, so there is the ravine here, which is cool. We're gonna, I think, dig a little space out into the ravine right here, and grab some torches and light this sucker up real quick. Just don't want any friends visiting right now. If we have some friends visiting, that's okay, but just right now I'm not really feeling very social. Feeling very antisocial with friends that might come through here. So we're just going to really quickly, just do a splatter of torches just to light this place up a bit. There's not super amount of jagged stuff up top there, which means it's a fairly clean-sided ravine, which is nice because you don't have to do 10,000 torches all over the place just to keep things from spawning. There is, in fact, and indeed, another ravine here, which is kind of cool. And there is the mine shaft down there. We have been down there before. We did that work down there with the cobble. We did a little bit of cobble stuff over this way, but it's not really lit up over here, which is a little bit concerning. And where they intersect is also a little bit concerning. So I think I'm probably going to make a little bit of a bridge here. Oh, sorry, little bat dude. So I think I'm going to make the bridge from here. So, you know, if you see this video, why don't you comment if you want to comment. If you want, you don't have to. No one's forcing your hand. But tell me what your sort of Halloween traditions are, if you have them. Not everyone observes. And just ran out of torches. No, I did not run out of torches. Okay. But tell me what your family, or when I say family, it doesn't need to be people who are biologically related. But tell me what your group, your family, whatever you want to call it, what do you guys do? And why? Like, what's the sort of like the reasoning and the thought behind it kind of thing? I like to go trick-or-treating. I haven't done it in a while just because I do haunted farm stuff, which kind of makes it difficult to very frequently on Halloween. I am on the farm instead doing spooky stuff. I myself am not spooky, but some of the other people are. And when they are there, I have to be there. So that's how that works. Grab this. This is a nice little ravine we got going on here. Seriously though. Alright, just gonna put one right there. It's dark out again. I have to be careful. I need to go and sleep pretty soon here, else I'm gonna have some phantoms up my you know where. So just look for some ores and whatnot. Have some tea. I already had coffee. I'm not really a huge coffee drinker. I'm a huge person, but I'm not a huge coffee drinker. Coffee's not my caffeinated beverage of choice. My caffeinated beverage of choice is actually good old hot cocoa made on the stove. I like making hot cocoa on the stove in a pot. That's how you're supposed to do it. And I'm getting messages. Okay, voting stuff. I actually do nonpartisan get out the vote stuff when I can. Most elections I can only do a little bit. It's just because of limited transportation options. But yeah, no, I'm not really doing much this year just because. Yeah, I've just been not having a huge amount of time this year to do anything outside of haunted farm stuff and taking care of kids and girlfriend and house stuff. But that's okay. That's part of life, you know, no big deal. Not complaining. Just yeah, just have only had time for that stuff this year. I'm doing my part, you know. And like I say, you know, it's if you don't vote, you're not steering the boat. If you don't like where things are going, you gotta vote. Learn who you're voting for. Learn who's going to be representing you in your state capital or in federal. Doesn't matter what country you're in. Just learn who's voting. Learn who's learn who you should be voting. Learn who the candidates are and learn their positions on the issues. Learn what the issues are. You know, just be informed. Don't make excuses. You know, Don't be that person that was like, believe the hype about the Titanic, and as it's going down, you're like, what is this? I can't believe, don't be that person where you just believe the hype and you believe all the political ads and all that. Actually do research, because it'll pay off. Okay, so we're gonna go actually sleep super quick here, just because phantoms, and we're gonna sneak under some dirt right here. No one would ever know I'm down here. Alright, let's just drop straight down and sleep. That was my second night, so if I went back out again in the nighttime, I would probably get some phantoms. And my armor, not the best. I have okay, what's even on the sharpness and unbreaking? That's not too bad, but there's that. And I could probably just stick that right in there. Where do I put my diamonds? I have other diamonds, don't I? Guess not. I do need to make a smelter, a super smelter, a mini smelter, whatever you want to call it. I need to make something with hoppers and chests and stuff, because oh, look at the beautiful colors out there. Got some auburn, some orange, some amber looking colors. We got some mottled green. Really, and then the clouds. It's just beautiful outside right now. It's been a little bit kind of damp and dreary, but I actually like that kind of weather. To be honest with you, I don't know why, but I do enjoy it. I do. I'm getting some messages here. Let's see what's going on. There we go. I forgot, on this one Discord server, I am actually allowed to post my videos. When I say videos, I mean live stream links. So the title of today's, or the comment, or whatever, description today, where do these stairs go? They go up. That's from Ghostbusters, the first one, with the Marshmallow Man. Stay puffed, Marshmallow Man. That's pretty unusual in a major planes. For a major, yeah, it's one of the classics. I grew up with Ghostbusters, so now you know what I need to do? Oh, pardon me, burping, of course. No editing that one out. So I think it might be kind of neat to have now I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna fill this out with yeah, I need some cobble real quick. Where did I put that down here? Here, here. See, I need to organize my stuff. This is gonna, no, I don't want cobble. I want to do some polished granite. Kick that back in there. Alright, let's do some polished granite right here. And I think it's okay, puppers. I can't get in here. So I have a nice little landing going on here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I want to make some stairs out of the oak. Let's see how that looks. It's a little bit asymmetrical, isn't it? I like the look of that. But now we're out of oak, though, aren't we? Let's go and see here. Where's our wood? Let's see wood here. There's more oak. Okay. Oak. Now I think what we're going to do over here is... Sorry, pups. I need to name these guys. Now I can grab this. Really quick. Let's come over here and... Okay. There we go. Much better. Much better. The rest of this, so we're going to let these guys come over here with me. Come on over here, guys. Come on. Here, puppy. Good boys. Girls, whichever. Not gender biased at all, so doesn't matter to me. Now, do I have enough andesite? I want to make a little checker pattern down here or something with andesite. But I need to have some andesite to do that. What kind of light level is down in here? It's a little bit shady situation. 9. So this is 9. It is not very bright in here at all. So we're gonna. Oh, whoops. There we go. Hey guys. All right. So let's see here. Something like that. Now let's see if we have some andesite. Start here. We do have quite a bit of it, actually. It's one of my favorite patterns to make, actually, in Minecraft. Andesite. There we go. And I wish I could make andesite stairs, but oh well. Let's see what other minerals we have kicking around here. I do have some diorite. Is there an additional andesite in there? There is. I can't make diorite stairs though. That's the only issue. I need to look. And not a lot of options here. I'm not sure about going into the nether either. I'm not really sure about that. AKA, I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. Ooh, got a little chill there. Yeah, the back of my neck is a little cold. It's not good. And pull this back a little bit. There we go. I'm not sure how I want to deal with that, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I will actually go into the nether. Efficiency 1, efficiency 2. Alright. Do I have any other name tags? I do not think that I do. Which is very unfortunate. Alright. We're going to go in the nether. We're going to get some netherrack. We're going to cook it on up. And we're going to make some nether brick slabs right here. And then the stairs are going to go here. The slabs, I think, are going to go kind of over here. And then we'll have stairs kind of this way. And we'll have one going this way at the end. That way we have a nice little staircase coming out of here. So we're going to head on over to the nether. Nothing fancy, just grabbing some netherrack. I completely forget what the area looks like. It's some crazy ass thing. No, it's okay. It's good. It's a good area. Alright. I was concerned for a moment. So I'm going to grab that on the offhand, which is a rule. That's the rule of the nether. You always have netherrack or something in your offhand, building block wise. And I hope we don't find out why. I will show you why. I do a whole bunch of bit of lag there. Don't really need that up. Just want to kind of load up on this stuff because, yeah, just because. I hear lava. Don't know where it is, but I hear it. I want to load up on this stuff. I don't have a lot, and I do want to do some. I think I might want to change the floor over to nether brick. Down in the little bunker area there. So there we go. Now, do I have a furnace on me? I don't. Okay. I have coal. No, yeah, I have coal, but no furnace. All right. Well, yeah. Let's just hop back through here then, I guess. A nice little area. I'm gonna be honest with you. I lucked out big time with this nether portal. Popped up right in the right spot here. We got some gravel there. Easy to grab. Gravel. Going back inside. Portal is over there, so I don't have to hear it at inside the bunker. It will probably be moved at some point, but good enough spot for now. That is really potent tea. Oh my god. Okay, that's a good thing, by the way. Okay, we're just gonna put this iron here. And yeah, we're just gonna let that cook. I think I am going to replace the floor in here with nether brick. I think it's probably the best way to go. Just down here. Not back in this area. Just sort of like starting with this row here, this area up in the entranceway, and back here. I think that's it. Not all the way back there. I think I'm going to use something different. Maybe stone slab, something like that. You know, the grayish, whitish kind of ones. I would love to have silk touch, a silk touch pickaxe to go along for getting stone. A lot of people call it smooth stone, but no, it's just stone, plain stone. Smooth means it's like crafted somehow smooth. A lot of people say smooth stone, but it's not. I mean, let's look at it. Minecraft stone. Minecraft cobblestone. Andesite. Like, yeah, I don't know. I like calling things what they are. Ooh, I left the door open. Not a good idea. See, look how much better this looks already. Yeah, I do wish this was up about 1 block here, though. Just up 1. Just raise the whole thing up 1 block. But it is what it is. And in fact, I'll make a quick change here. Not to be confused with a quick change rear end on a car. Alright, just double checking that there's enough light here. So I'm going to put some stuff here, and yeah, it'll be good. Good stuff. I'm going to stretch this out just a little bit more here. Okay, that's not anywhere near enough for anything at this point, so let's just pop that in there. Nether bricks. There's not even enough. See, the slabs. I can put in the slabs. Let's do that. There we go. So this area here, this will be stairs. We don't need to put anything under. Maybe put a couple of torches just in case. Whatever. Alright, let's see what else we got here. No, I don't have enough yet. 38. Okay, let's pull. Oh, that's right, down here. Let's just fill that up real quick. Okay. Using that to plant the trees and stuff. Anyway, let's. I'm just gonna keep on. I believe I need 1, 2, 3. I need at least 6 blocks of nether bricks to make stairs. So we have to wait for that to come around. Now I think I should be able, yeah, there we go. So we have 4 stairs, it's fine, that works. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Very nice. No, I don't like that actually. It looks weird with the andesite poking out. So we're going to put this here, and we're going to move this over one. Where's the torch? There we go. We're going to move this over one block, which is fine by me. I'm going to put the angled step on the side there. We need at least 3 bricks for a slab. We need 1 slab and 1 stair. We're going to get more than we need of both. However, no matter what we do, no, we need. Let's see here. What am I doing? I could just. Jeez. I could be doing both of that. I completely forgot that there are 2 furnaces here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah, all right. Let's put this guy back on here. It's getting kind of cold. Yeah, we don't need 6 slabs, but whatever. And then this is just going to come down like that, and yeah, so 1 more slab there and 1 stair there. I really should grab some cobble and how should I do this? Where's the coal? I do have more coal around here somewhere. Okay. Where's the rest of the coal? I do have more somewhere around here. I hope. Huh. Do I have blocks of coal somewhere? No. Well, that's not good. All right, so we need it is more efficient to use slabs in this case. Ooh, some iron. Alright, so we're just gonna do bump, bump, bump. There we go. Much better. Much, much, much better. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to nudge these guys out of the way a little bit. Come on. Come on. Yeah, okay. Okay, still a little bit too close, my dude. Okay, that's actually hilarious. Can you guys even eat? Oh, I guess they can. Okay. That seems like it's a new feature. I don't think we could do that before. All right, so we're gonna so we're finally getting a proper floor in here to the bunker, and as soon as this is all done, I'm going to, when I say done, when the netherrack is all cooked up, I will be, let's toss that in there real quick. Going out and taking care of that. But this is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. Kick that into there. Kick this into here. Just get it done as quickly as possible. Okay, let's get down to business here. Just checking light levels down here. Okay. I don't really want anything lower than 10, to be honest with you. That way we have some sort of safety margin. Oh good, I have a magic bed. Alright guys, come on back up here. Pardon me. One moment. Hello? Hey, one moment, please. Sorry about that. Private phone call, etc., etc. Oh look, there's the pup. The pup is all grown up. They have a nice little landing now to hang out on, and instead of waiting down here in this weird area. So this is sort of like the little pups area. Might be a little bit doghouse or something. I'm not really sure yet. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, so Weird Al Yankovic is doing some sort of tour, which I'm kind of excited about. I think he's one of the more brilliant artists of our time. I have seen him live. And I'm glad he's sort of finally gaining the real recognition that you know he kind of, I think, deserves. Now, what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to do something different here, I think. Oh, oh yeah, that might look kind of cool. Yeah, yeah, I think that might actually look pretty neat. So we're going to need, okay, we're going to need a little guy here, I think, just to bring the light levels up. But yeah, we're going to do something. That's kind of cool, right? I think that's kind of neat. Yeah, let's go see what the other furnaces are. Well, other furnaces. Let's go see what the furnaces are doing here. Everything is out. Take a minute and balance out that fuel situation there. A lot more fuel than. I feel like I want to do this, and I'm gonna. Do something like that, and then up here I could probably get away with a slab. Yeah, something like that. Just a couple of slabs like that. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. Or as this gal might say, very fine. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the rest of this part with the slabs. I don't think I am, actually, to be honest with you guys. I think I'm going to limit it to this little area here, primarily because I want to have different flooring motifs for different parts of the base, like diorite. I think we're going to put diorite in. Let's just hide all this stuff back here. We don't need cobble. I'm going to grab all the diorite we have, and here's more diorite here. Just want to grab all of the diorite that we have, and that can be our next little floor zone. It's not a lot. It really isn't a lot. Let's see if we can, how much we can do if we polish it up. Yeah, we could do that. Do some polished diorite back here. I'm going to have to fashion myself another pick pretty soon to mend this one. Yeah, that might work. And honestly, I think I might just do the walls with this too, actually. Just grab that out of there and just quickly. Yeah, I think we should have enough. So this little hallway here is going to be diorite. Oh, I need to do this part too. Oops. Okay, so we're going to go to the diorite hallway. We have one block left that we need to put in here. And I think I'm actually going to grab a bit more diorite here. Let's replace that with the stone, cobblestone, sorry. Just take advantage of this little bit of stone here. Okay. That works. Oh yeah, that definitely works. Yeah, look at that. There's actually some sort of sensible. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna rip this all out real quick too. And I think this floor I'm gonna make into how about some andesite and diorite, polished, of course. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Look at that. We have a little bit of andesite right here to just help us out a little bit. We're just gonna take this all out. This. We have plenty of cobble, so we can fill some of this in with cobble. When I say some, I mean all. All of it will be filled in with cobble. There we go. Come on. There we go. That sounded good. That's a laddie. Come on. Let's go. There's a lad. There's a good lad. Okay, so we're just going to make this, this underlayment real quick. And I'm going to make some more of this. Polished diorite, polished andesite. I should have enough. When I say I should, I mean, yeah, I should have enough. Yeah, I have the water. So I'm going to take out this whole level of the floor all over here. I'll leave that there, the diorite that's already there. I'll leave that there. So we're going to start with this. And we're going to just make our pattern here. Make the other pattern here and here. Okay, we need to go grab some more andesite from down underneath here, I think. Is there more andesite that I can... Let's go grab some. And, before I do that, let's just fill this in super quick. I like how it just leads into there too. It's a good transition. Not over there. We're going to do there. I should do here. It's like the worst floor ever, but it's just the andesite. Just like, let's just fall over multiple times. Let's see here. Did I do that wrong? No. Okay, good. All right. So I need to go and grab. Let's do the additional stuff here, and then we can be done with the diorite. Is that all the diorite? Yeah, so we just need some andesite now. Just gonna see if there's anything I can just pluck. No, nope. Just gonna go in the mine real quick and find some. Here we go. Here's some andesite right here. And there we go. Oh, come here, you. I hope 8 is enough. I think it probably should be. I feel like it should be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. I need one more. One more. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I have to go all the way back down. No, I don't really care. It's no big deal. Should probably grab a bunch while I'm down there, actually. Whoops. Something's going on. Okay, so just gonna polish up my andesite real quick. Andesite is a real mineral, actually. It's a real thing. I don't remember which one it is, like which mineral combination it is, but it is a legitimate real thing. This is finally taking shape here, and it is looking pretty awesome. Now I just need to take care of this wall here. I'm thinking for the wall we might do polished granite. I think we should do polished granite because I have a ton of the stuff just absolutely overflowing with granite. So let's do that. Let's pop that back in there real quick. Oh, and also put that in there as well. No, so I'm going to leave that. There's be our nice little fancy little bunker here. I think that looks pretty good so far. Let's see. Yeah, then we got to do over here. We got to do, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure about over on this side. This is sort of like my working area. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe strip this part out here. Oops, not that part. No, too far. Yeah, I like that. And we'll do it right up to here, and then we'll put some diorite in the walls, I guess, because that's a lot of granite up there already. And on this side as well. There we go. Some weird call. So this is looking a lot better now, I must say. It's looking a lot better now. So I need to craft up very quickly another pick and mend this one before it breaks. What am I even looking for? I'm looking for sticks, I think. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like the look of this. How much more diorite do we have? Probably none at all. It's polished. I think that might be all of it. Which means we have to go down here and grab some. This is the mine, so this is where you're supposed to go for that stew. Here we go, right here, not too far down either. If I don't have to go all the way down to the bottom, that's fine with me. Perfect. This is for the entry stairway. So I'm going to need a little bit. I always liked how bright diorite looked. Always. Just like, yeah. Oh, hello. You know what? I think we should probably put some torches here, huh? Oh, that's exactly what I've been looking for. Not really surprised by any skeletons. Probably will be shot anyway by some sort of skeleton. Okay, let's head back up here. There's a lot of andesite down here too. Good to know. Aha. Ooh, look at this. I forget which thing has mending on it. Maybe nothing does? What? I don't even... Oh, right, never mind. That was a different thing. So you guys might be wondering what happened with the new SMP I was playing on. Let's just put it this way. There's a bit of a misunderstanding / disagreement with the owner, and I'm no longer playing on there, which is fine. I honestly don't really care. But yeah, it's unfortunate that they couldn't figure out how to run their server properly. It seems like they kind of got ahead of themselves a little bit, but I wish them all the best and whatever they're trying to do there, and I hope they end up developing a successful multiplayer server. And it was basically just me and the owner's 2 friends, so it wasn't like, it was 4 people total, so it wasn't like some huge server that I got kicked off of, but there was a massive misunderstanding and disagreement there. It's really unfortunate, but I gotta go. My girlfriend's here. That's gonna have to be all for now. Love you guys. Love each other. Love yourselves. Kindness always. Peace. Oh, I'll be back in probably tomorrow on Empire Minecraft. So look for that. Maybe Kerbal Space Program. Not sure. Love you guys. Bye. Peace.